Welcome to Lofty Pursuits and Public Displays of Confection in Tallahassee, Florida, where we make hard candy. Sometimes candy flavors are obvious, like strawberries, and sometimes they're not. And today, we're going to try to figure out how to make a flavor that could either turn out to be gross or delicious, and of course, we're going to figure out how to make it delicious. The first part of this video is the flavor research, so if you want to jump forward to see the candy making, we won't blame you.
So it's been suggested to me that I make pickled candy. But before I do that, I have to do some research on what other people have done. And I'm here in Pittsburgh at Picklesburg, a giant pickle festival on a bridge in the center of Pittsburgh. And I'm testing out any sweet pickled treats I can find, seeing if flavor combinations work for me. One of the things they're offering are chocolate-covered dill pickles. I love chocolate, I love dill, and I'm in for a new experience.
How is it?
It's actually pretty good. Sweet, it's salty. It helps that it's a really good pickle. A pickle on a stick, chocolate covered. Now that I've had a little time to enjoy this pickle, the pickle's delicious, but it's overwhelming the flavor of the chocolate. They need something stronger, maybe some sea salt in the chocolate. I think it would have been nice if it was caramel dipped and then chocolate dipped. It's not quite what I ever expected to eat, but it was good. Pickled lemonade and pickled strawberry shortcake. Gotta try this. I want a lemonade and one of those.
I need a 4 and a lemonade. You got it, $11.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You got it.
Okay, I've got the pickled strawberry shortcake. According to the guy, it has pickle juice in it and mixed in with the strawberry topping. We'll see if that does anything here. Maybe it's because I've eaten so many pickles today. I don't taste any pickle juice in the strawberry shortcake. It's just an okay strawberry shortcake. I made pickle juice lemonade, which should be, I'm hoping, sour and salty. And I think sour and salty would be the way to go with candy, so I wanted to see how other people approach this. I'm getting the pickle here. I'm definitely getting a lemonade at the beginning, fairly weak lemonade, but that's probably good. And the pickle is just peeking out in the aftertaste. Maybe that's the way the candy should be, where it's not strong enough to hit you up front, but it hits you up front with the sweet, and then it fades off into the sour. Oh, I wonder if I can do that. You know, this is most reminiscent of Gatorade. I guess that would be it. Sweet and salty. Wonder if this could have been a precursor of Gatorade. Pickle juice and lemonade. Huh. Pickled-ade. So you're from
Charlotte, North Carolina.
And there's this place there.
Yeah, it's called Pelican Snowballs, and it's a pickle snowball, and it's got a pickle taste to it, but it's still sweet. It's almost like it fools you into thinking it's a pickle.
So do you think it's more sour or more salty or neither?
No salty, not salty. It's just dill and sweet. So sour and sweet, but it definitely tastes like a pickle.
So it's a strong dill taste.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that might be the secret of this.
That's what I've seen in most of the places here too. It's more of the dill than the fudge down there. Did you try the dill fudge yet?
I tried the pickle on a stick from them, so I haven't tried the dill fudge. Maybe I should get that.
Yeah, it was very dill.
Very dill.
Good though.
That's an interesting way to do it. To test you have only 2 pickle flavors, right? Pickled ginger.
We have three actually. It's pickled ginger. Then we have pickled cherry pie with Ritz crackers, and we also have this regular pickle sorbet.
That is.
Oh God! Now I'm gonna have to get 3 scoops. That's not good.
So there's those 3 for you. Enjoy.
Thank you very much. So they have 3 flavors of pickled ice cream, and I think the pickle sorbet is definitely on the bottom, and it's the most moist. But I think on the top I got the pickled cherry pie.
There's cucumber.
No, that's the pickle and plum. I'm pretty sure. It's really good. I like the idea of combining the flavors. Oh yeah. Cherry pie, pickles, and some sort of crackers, she said. And that's really, really good. But the pickle juice sorbet is really strong on the bottom.
Isn't it really?
Yeah, oh there you are again. Hello.
He runs a candy company in Florida. He's doing research.
I just wish I had gotten the pickled sorbet. Oh, he was able to do partials for you? She said she'd only give...
She did one and the other, yeah.
She said only full scoops for me.
Oh, gosh.
She kind of pressured me into getting too much.
The
I hope my
pickle's,
family...
the pickle's real strong.
For the pickle sorbet, but
I
the
like
other
it,
ones
though.
are balanced
the
well.
The other one's really good, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. So, I think it's pretty cool. What's your name, by the way?
I'm Josh.
Hi, Josh. I hope you're actually on camera here.
Hi.
There you go. Thanks, Josh. Thanks for making me feel welcome in Picklesburg.
Absolutely.
And this is not all I got to taste. I got to taste pickled flavored cupcakes, pickle flavor soda. There was a lot of pickled flavored things there. There was even a DeLorean there with a picture of Dr. Emmett Brine next to it. Because, of course, it was a Back to the Future DeLorean. It seems that the lesson to be learned is if you want to make delicious pickled flavored candy, you need to concentrate on the dill and the sour and ignore the salt and the brine. Your brain will fill that in for you. And I think I can do that. The flavor was added to the pot before we poured it. But we want sour for this to be delectable. And to get sour, we add citric acid, and we have to add it fairly late in the game, or it can burn on the hot sugar. We need the sugar to cool off a bit. And that's what our candy cooling table here does. It too is made in the late 1800s. It's water cooled, and we've got the water running on it, and it's going to cool down our sugar pretty quickly. And this will get us an uneven temperature where the metal touches the candy, it's a little too cold, the top's a little too hot. We've got to pick the candy up and pour it, and by mixing in the liquid candy and the semi-solid candy, we get an even temperature, and eventually we get to the temperature and consistency we want for running it through our candy rollers. I thought this through with due diligence, and I thought I had a great idea. I'd make a candy with a green skin and a pulled center to give the appearance of a pickle. Sadly, I was a Dillard, and I did not end up getting this effect, and it also meant there was no citric acid on the outside of the candy, so it took a second to get to the wonderful sour center. If you get this with the clear shell on it, it means you got the first batch that you're watching here. After this, we're going to start making it just with pulled candy. I'm often asked if I still enjoy, after all these years, the candy oozing onto the table, and I can tell you, I relish it as much as you do. If you don't dilly-dally, you can go directly over to www.pd.net and order some of this candy and try it for yourself. If you're ever in Tallahassee, you can visit our store. We're right off I-10, and we're open 7 days a week, from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. We don't make candy all the time, but we make it a lot of the time, and we'd love to see you. Now, all we have to do is make this transparent green, somewhat opaque, so it looks more pickle-like. I really enjoy pickles, and making this video is fun. I've made all sorts of pickles from scratch, as well as this pickle candy. I even once made an electric pickle, but that's for another video. Fortunately, we have some rollers from the 1800s that are pickle-shaped. Well, I guess they're also cashew-shaped and banana-shaped, and probably shaped like quite a few other things. But today, they will be pickle-shaped. I've never actually had an opportunity to use these rollers before. They came from a candy store in Cincinnati named Mullane's that closed in 1988 but opened in 1848. And these rollers are clearly over 100 years old, and I love using this frame and this roller for projects like this. And if you haven't figured it out, these sheets of dill-flavored candy are going to be called DILL-iscious, as they are. And we hope you get a chance to try our delicious candy.
The night is young, the skies are clear, and if you wanna go walking, dear, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's still lovely. I understand the reason why You're sentimental, cause so am I. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. You can tell at a glance what a swell night this is for romance. You can hear dear Mother Nature murmuring low. Let yourself go, so please be sweet, my chickadee. And when I kiss you, just say to me, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's delectable, it's delirious, it's dilemma, it's delimit, it's deluxe, it's delovely.
I gotta say, the people at Picklesburg in Pittsburgh were some of the greatest. It's actually an event I want to go back to. I had so much fun, and a special shout out to the folks from the Pittsburgh Pickle Company. These nice ladies gave me this great t-shirt that says Blood, Sweat, and Spears. If you think this candy will be the ideal purchase for you, go over to our website at www.pd.net. You can order it and we ship worldwide. If you ever make it to Tallahassee, come and visit us. We're open 7 days a week. We make candy some of the time, not all of the time, and we serve a great breakfast. Also, subscribe to us here and turn on alerts for YouTube. And you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We're updating all the time with interesting stuff. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. And while most people have found this candy delightful, I will warn you about 20% of the people who've tasted it have found me delusional and a dilettante for liking it. We hope we see you soon.